Alright. How's it going, everyone? For another Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus live stream. Doing a character roundup. Went one by one with these characters here. Last time we did Eden. Believe we did fine. Might have re-rolled. It was kind of hard to remember. It was 3 a.m. at the time. But I feel slightly better. Slightly tired. Not as tired as yesterday. Regardless, we're going to be playing as the Lost today. Let's get started. So, the Lost is probably the character you want to challenge yourself with. The character that everyone typically uses when they're good at Isaac. More so than the Keeper, I would say. But in a fair way. He's a challenging character, but in a fair way. Why is he in a fair way? Well, one hit and you're dead. That's basically it for the Lost. He cannot get any health ups. He cannot collect soul hearts or black hearts. One hit and you're dead. If you, however, you could unlock the Holy Mantle as a starting item for the Lost, allowing him to take 2 hits per room. He also starts with the D4, which can reroll all of his passive items. He normally starts with that. However, it's probably not the best idea to do that because it gets rid of your Holy Mantle. So what can I say about the Lost? I mean, he's okay. He's not my preferred character. I don't really care for him all that much. He's not unplayable. He can be challenging. He can be kind of fun. There's use the tower card right here. At least hope for a tinted rock. Not tinted rock, small rock. I don't really dislike the Lost, but the only reason why I was more frustrated when using the Lost was just trying to get his unlockables. He has great unlockables, by the way. Of course, the famous Godhead when you do all the hard mode challenges. But he can unlock the soul. I believe he unlocks blank card. I think he unlocks the mind. Yeah, he's a great. He has a lot of really good items locked behind him. He can also take devil deals for free since he has no health. And because he has no health, there's going to be a lot of items that loses synergy. However, there's going to be certain items that can be beneficial for him since he does not have any red hearts or health in general. I was testing out the Lost earlier on my Switch file, and it was a pretty solid run. Nothing like game breaking or anything. I just had enough damage to pull myself through up to Blue Baby. We also have 2. Oh wow, we have a Forget Me Now. Okay. We also have 2 doors here. Okay, it's just Anarchist Cookbook. Ace of Clubs. Alright, Forget Me Now. One-time use active item that allows us to reset the floor that we are currently on, which we will most likely use on this floor. Where am I going? Alright. I do apologize. The Lost stats are as basic as ever. They're not bad or anything. They're, the default. But I do apologize because the Lost is also a challenging character. I may be more quiet on this live stream, more so than the past ones. We have Little Horn. Little Horn's not too bad. Black Little Horn, on the other hand, is not the preferred Little Horn I would want to fight. He does not summon bombs. Instead, he will keep shooting his dark matter. So what items are going to be beneficial for the Lost? Well, definitely 9 lives. 9 lives, you don't have to worry about dropping yourself to 1 red heart. He's going to have, 9 lives. He has more opportunities to stay alive. Anything that gives him extra lives is also a good choice. Now, if I get an extra life that respawns me as a different character, say Ankh or, Dark Judas or Lazarus Rags, will I take it? Yeah, I will take it. I'm still playing as the Lost, but it's basically how things go. Am I going to try to get it? No. If it's there, it's there. A lot of teleportation items are great for the Lost. The Vetricle Razor, the one that creates the portals, basically the portal gun of Binding of Isaac, helps the Lost get out of sticky situations. And since the Lost also starts with the Holy Mantle, it gives him free opportunities to go into curse rooms a lot easier. We're going to use Forget Me Now here. I believe we get our Devil Deal here. I don't think we have to go on the second floor as long as it's our second run. No? Okay, well, that's my mistake. Probably should have used it on my second floor then. On the plus side, we could go to we are able to get to our item room without a key. I think. I've actually never used Forget Me Now on the first floor before. While Forget Me Now isn't a dice, it is part of the dice rooms that you usually see locked behind the the lock behind the vault door, which is interesting. This here, so it's over here. There's also some great offensive items for the Lost, I would say. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. The item Glass Cannon would be a fantastic item here if we manage to find it. I've only had Glass Cannon once as the Lost. It wasn't a game. It didn't win me the game or anything. I did lose it, but it was still very powerful. I also decided to, I mean, it's been like this for a while. I decided to reduce the size of my overlay, my banner. Like I said, it was like that for a while. I just kept forgetting to mention it. Especially in Binding of Isaac, so people can see the boss health meters. I haven't checked out the playback. I assume you can still barely see it or not see it at all. But on the bright side, it doesn't cover up the corners of the screen. The sacrifice rooms are of course going to be completely useless to the Lost. Can't take any damage in that way. We'll check out the shop though, since we do have enough money for a premium item. The Lost also comes with a third item besides the Holy Mantle or the D4, and that is, oh, we got Blank Card. I don't know if I want Blank Card or Mr. Me. I think I'll take Blank Card actually, in case we get invincibility cards. But the Lost also is a character built around the Spirit of the Night. Okay, Bucket of Lard is useless. So, you know, with Spirit of the Night we have instant flight as well as spectral tears, which is very nice. As I said before, the Lost cannot gain any health, so Bucket of Lard will be useless to us. On top of that, Bucket of Lard will just lower our speed, which we do not want. And we are fighting Haunts, who I'm not looking forward to. Best thing for me to do is to use the Death card on the two little Haunts. Okay. There we go. It looks like it's Black Haunt, who could just spawn spiders and shoot the spread shot. Can't tell. Nope, it's regular Haunt. I will push the bomb into him, do a little chip damage. Normally I wouldn't use bombs as an offensive weapon, especially if it's our only bomb. But taunt is kind of tricky, and we still don't have that good of offensive power at the moment. There we go. Alright, we do get a tears up, shot speed up. That was our first floor, just done twice, so now we can finally head into our second floor. Alright. Take my water break. Curse of the Maze, not a huge deal, I suppose. Let's go to the left first. And we find a whole bunch of nothing. What would I need for blank card? Yeah, invisibility cards like the Chariot card. Orbitals, a great way of benefiting with the loss is to take advantage of familiars, especially those familiars who can attack from a distance. Succubus or Daddy Longlegs would be fantastic. Us getting teleportation cards would be great. We should also get ourselves starter deck at the moment, or if we could, probably hopefully we ever get Polydactyl. I'll save this charge key for later. The charge key can be used to not only get ourselves a key, but it could also recharge any of our active items. That's why it's probably best. You want to treat it like a battery, you know. It's still valuable at a sense. On the bright side, Tinted Rocks you don't have to worry about too. Okay. Knockback from the fart actually messed with me for a second. Tinted Rocks are not as important, of course, but we could still find Small Rock or Chest, whichever. I feel like we got PhD. Wow. Okay. And Tempered's Machine. Not gonna use. PhD can be interesting. Well, Health Up is useless. I mean, there'll be some useless pills. Don't get me wrong, but we have a reason to pick up the placebo item, which I would not mind. Some benefits for pills. I mean, telepills would be okay. Tears up, speed up, range up. We'll check out the shop, but we're not gonna use it for anything. We most likely won't buy anything. Do have a deck of cards in here. It's not really needed though. Don't really see anything else in here. We will bomb you for some extra money though, or we can get Flat Penny. Flat Penny. Whenever we pick up a coin, we have a chance of getting a key. We'll fight Monstro. It's Black Monstro. I can't really think what the colored Monstros do. I think red Monstros just two Monstros in one fight. Does he not do a super jump? I guess Black Monstro doesn't do a super jump. It's fine by me. There we go. Get Mom's Lipstick, which is whatever. And Book of Belial. It's a nice damage up, but I don't think we need it. And yes, even though it says to pay 3 soul hearts for a double deal, we actually don't need to pay anything as the Lost, which is actually one of the Lost's best strengths as a character. And speaking of the Lost, Curse of the Lost, second time. Alright. You know what? I'm not dealing with this. Kind of struggling with this run currently because we need damage. We only got 1 Tears Up, and the fact that we went through 3 floors without much is not a good sign. We do have a chance of getting an angel deal now. While it's of course really helpful to get devil deal items because they're always about offensive based damage, angel deal items are great as a defensive measure for the Lost. And you know, one of the angel deal items that we can't get but would make sense for the Lost is Holy Mantle. I think people really did not like the Lost back in Rebirth because there was no Holy Mantle available for the Lost. If you find it, that's great, but you know, it wasn't an unlockable item like it is today. Okay, this is a tough situation to be in. Alright. Another dead end. Great. Very happy that all 3 of these wanted to just not die instantly and just split off. Can't use anything. Can't use Rosary at all. All we can hope for now is to re-roll that room. We have butter. Oh god, did I run into the fire? That was embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, no. We're not holding auto regenerate. LOL. Any bombs anyway. Alrighty. Let's see. Should need to fix something. Okay. Should be good now. Goodness. The chances are if I do die on this run, I will probably do another one before I go to bed. Because I did make it to Blue Baby on another run with the Lost earlier today. Off screen, of course. How else can I prove it? So why not do it again? And I'm mainly just trying to get to Blue Baby anyways, just for the goal in mind. Luckily we do have a full charge. If Chubb does bring out more grubs, enough for me to use blank card, I'll probably do that. all he's spawning, I guess. I'll use it then. There we go. Okay. It's fantastic. The thing is, well, first, I can't really re-roll this one. I don't want to re-roll out of Holy Mantle. Even then, we don't have many items to re-roll off of. No curse. Okay, let's be careful. Alright. Bozo. It's way too minimal of a item for me to care. I am gonna re-roll. I should probably use my coins to re-roll. Yeah, I don't really. Toxic Shock can be good. Because it is damage going into a new room. Our damage currently isn't enough though to actually make it work. I think it scales with our damage. No. Well, that's the freeze effect. That's okay. Okay, well, there you go. 2020 is not a raw damage up or anything, but it does help our tiers. 2020, a fantastic item, just us shooting 2 tiers at once with no downside to our tier rate. Synergizes very well with a lot of items in the game. Head over here first. Finally got a good item here. Still need a little more. Just slightly more. We need something. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not dealing with the game. Alright, well, let's head around. Yeah, okay, we got another one of these rooms. Gotcha. Oh, I what am I doing? Jeez. Like walking into a bunch of bullets at once. You do have a dime, wow. Okay, it's greed. It's slightly soon for us to find greed. We actually get Steam sales. That's surprising. Yeah. Doing decent amount of damage. At least. Gotta watch out for Bighorn's fire bombs, though. I believe I'm pretty sure they do damage on contact. The bighorn could still take damage from his own fire, at least. Okay. Yeah, another devil deal. We'll take magic scab just for the luck up. Get Guppy's head. I don't really. I mean, we'll take it for the Guppy item. But I don't know. So far, the death card on blank card has actually been pretty helpful, especially for those emergency situations. Mainly wanted to do this just so, one, we can get the Guppy transformation, and two, I'd like to get Succubus if possible. I also would like to get a damage up, but we can wait to see what happens. These guys. There we go. Wheel of Fortune. Whatever. Oh, really? We have a tinted rock here at least. So extra bomb. Yeah. No. Oh, I see. You just want to grow. I gotcha. We go check out the shop first. Secret room actually could be here. Yeah. Okay, no super greed. Let's hope for magic mush, but probably not. Another tinted rock. I don't know. I usually see tinted rocks in rooms like these. More money. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? We do have a car. Huge growth. Huge growth could be pretty powerful. With blank card. Jumper cables I absolutely want. Dull razor. And completely forgot we had well, we'll take deep pockets. Wouldn't mind 9 volt as well. I mean, that's okay. Combination. Nothing amazing. Huge growth gives us like a ton of health. Or not it gives us a ton of damage. In like an ultimate, oh, did I get hit? Please let go of your body. Oh boy. Wow. Alright. Looks like we're starting over here. Again, I don't mind this. I mean, the fact that I didn't make it to Mom herself, it's kind of sucks. It's a shame, because we actually had a good way of starting this. I don't want magic fingers. I mean, it does stuff. It's not like I'm gonna use the D4. I'll re-roll the D4 whenever I get a chance. Oh. Get a counterfeit penny. That's huge. That makes me not want to have magic fingers now. I mean, we'll find out how things go. I would like to, yeah, I was about to say I would like to find the cursed room and get ourselves 9 lives. All right, well, we're getting somewhere. That's the item I really wanted in the last run, and it wasn't there. Fantastic. Does that mean I want to keep the D9? I don't know. Oh, actually, I'd rather keep him. Best friend. Best friend acts as a Mr. Mega Bomb. And it also homes in enemies towards the bomb. Counterfeit penny can increase our increment for coin pickups whenever we buy an extra coin. Lost Cork. Lost Cork's good, but not what we want. I had a weird feeling that the super secret room would have been there. Oh well. So honestly, just the first floor. I suppose you could say it's the equivalent of us using Forget Me Now in the last run, but I'd say this is a better run so far. The fact that we got 9 lives is huge. Get the same item that we did last time. Okay. We get Monstro, which I'm fine with. Just be careful though. Well, this is actually a very good arena for us to fight Monstro in, because he actually can't do anything if we're hiding against to the left. That's something I never mentioned, but obstacles that allow the Lost to hide can help out a lot, because a lot of enemies don't go past obstacles unless if they're flying enemies. Just like that. We get our double deal, of course. Dad's lost coin, whatever. Get that out of my way. Get contract from below. No, actually. Yeah, I'd rather find out what a potential angel room could give us instead of getting a Devil Deal item that basically gives us nothing. Like maybe the Necronomicon effect gets better if you have like the Necronomicon or Dry Baby or something like that. But that's not a Devil Deal item that we need. Alright. Continuing on. At least our tiers increased, but so far we are good. I wouldn't say we're the best defensively, but it's something. Oh yeah, 5 hits. Alright, Glowing Hourglass, actually also a good item for the Lost, but I believe it goes back to being the regular Hourglass, which isn't that bad of an item either. Jeez. Meconium could be okay, but we need the poop to make it work. I wouldn't say it's that great of an item. We'll find our item room first. Okay, let's move back a bit and actually let our buddy destroy those bats first. I can't stand the fat bat. I understand it's fatter than the normal bat, but I look at it and I want to just kill it, and I can't in the right amount of time because it has so much health. On the bright side, we don't have to worry about champions doing 1 heart of damage to Lost. However, certain champions I would still be cautious about. The yellow ones, the purple ones that shoot, the light blue ones that explode, as well as the black ones that explode. Okay, the secret room should be to the right. Yeah. Yeah, you saw that right there. The penny just gave us 2 coins rather than 1. Infamy. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. I actually don't want to take it. I'll take it. Whatever. It's just another defensive item, you know? It could be helpful. I've had Infamy help me a lot of times and I completely forget I have the item. But man, we're hanging by not a thread, but just a few layers of string. I also refuse to take pills. I wouldn't want to take pills. We're getting Bighorn again, huh? This early on. Okay, at least he got hit by his own bomb. Actually never seen him get hit by his own bomb before, just the fire. Oh, come on. Alright. We get a angel room and we get magic mush. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. The wafer's useless to us. Yeah, we'll take the soul. Allows us to have projectiles have a chance to not hit us. That, and on top of Infamy and Holy Mantle, I think that's pretty solid. Okay. I hate this enemy. Okay, well, I'm leaving. Very glad we got Magic Mush. Very, very glad. That is a solid damage up. And we have decent tiers. Now, this is the kind of stats I wanted within the start of this chapter. And this is the last of chapter 2, so we want to, you know, get even higher than this. Although I will at least give credit to the Soul and Infamy for being a solid defensive item for the Lost. Having luck up is good, if only because we would eventually like to get some good tier effects. Get a huge growth card again. Is there no enemies here? Okay. A lot of money at the moment, I think. Well, I actually have a secret room here, possibly? No? Okay, that's a really bad enemy placements here. Just take my time taking down these enemies one by one. There we go. Red Candle actually isn't too bad. I will say though, Best Bud is actually very helpful for being our last use bomb, last use attack. Considering we are short on bombs, I'm keeping Best Friend for now. I wish we had more though. I wish we had like a reroll machine for our store, but we haven't gotten any. Ace of Clubs, which is whatever. Not really needed. Whoa, that was close. That was the power of the soul right there. Fantastic item. One of the items that I mentioned before that the Lost is required to unlock with. Finally find our item room next to the boss. That's always the weird one. Like, I usually see shops next to the boss, but item rooms, I don't know. Alright. Well, Curse of the Tower doesn't really matter because we could only take one hit anyways. Another angel deal. And it's Lazarus Rags. Oh boy. I think people would be angry if I were to resurrect myself as a different character. I'm not going to do that though. If it happens, it happens. The reason why I'm not forcing myself to is because we have 9 lives. There's a chance that 9 lives will proc before Lazarus does, so... Yeah, can we not have the curses, please? Okay. Well, let's keep on trekking, I guess. Really need to get rid of the portals, though. Ooh. Just, I need this enemy to die. The one that's shooting. Oh, we resurrected as Lazarus. How about that? Well, considering we did our damage increased, by the way. Oh, I see. Considering that this is our second run of the stream, I think it's safe to say that I at least am okay with this. But these enemies, man, they really irritate me for how much they move, and the 6-way shooter guy irritate me for how frequent or erratic they shoot. Not a fan of them at all. the flight, because we are now Lazarus and not the Lost, us losing Spirit of the Night is going to hurt us, that's for sure. We still have our defensive items, we still have our passive items still retained. However, we do also have Anemic, which is also a pretty helpful item for, well, could have been a helpful item for Lost. However, we need Soul Hearts. We need Soul Hearts now. Oh. I'll come back for that Eternal Heart if I remember. Oh, actually, no, we can go in here now. Awesome. Oh, I also forgot to... We also get a Soul Heart, wow. Fate's Reward, yeah, we'll take it. Why not? It's something. Forgot to change the title for this video, or this stream. Ah, God, we don't have Spectral Tears. If the Angel Deal can give us a Dead Dove, I would definitely be happy to take it. Okay. Well, since we have more health than we did before, I think we can go back to the room with Mom's hands. This is depths. Okay, this is depths 1. Let's go down first, and it's a whole lot of nothing. Okay, let's go left. Back to the left. Okay, there we go. It's a shame because I did do a pretty good job with a Lost run earlier today, again off screen, but it's a shame that we're not actually doing a Lost run. Leech, yeah, we'll take Leech. Ooh, we have a superstore here. Okay, full disclosure. Mom's box was one of those items that I had with my Lost run that I did off screen, and it was amazing. Paired up with the smelter as well. I was really into it. I almost want to actually take Mom's box. In fact, I think we will take Mom's box. Get ourselves some good trinkets. Okay. And what I want to do here is to hopefully find something that can give us, that can let us hold more than one trinket. I will take some Soul Hearts when I can. I probably should have done that in the first place. Nun's Habit can be good. Did we ever pick up 9 volt? I don't think we did. Yeah, no. Okay. Mom's Pearl. Yeah, this is the exact reason why I wanted to get something that can let us hold more trinkets. I think we're done with the counterfeit penny for now. I would like to keep it, but yeah, I don't want 404. It's not really that bad of an item, but I don't think there's really much bad trinkets aside from like Mom's toenail. Ooh, okay. Leech is helpful. Leech can damage enemies and also give us a chance to heal from it. It's not too aggressive of a familiar, but it does stuff, I suppose. It's not that great, but it's okay. Well, now that the shop's out of the way, we can go ahead and find the boss. Keep in mind, we still have all the good items that we did as the Lost, considering we still have Infamy and the Soul. Again, I wish it didn't happen. I was highly expecting Dead Cat to proc before Lazarus Rags. And when that happens, you know, the Lost run would have just continued. With that in mind, I would not be opposed. To whoa. I hate this room. I hate these infamy heads. I would not be opposed to doing another Lost run. And if I see an extra life that transforms us into a different character, I'm not going to take it. Okay. That's the only problem with having creep, your own creep, is that you can get mixed up with your creep and the enemies. The game does not do a good job differentiating the two. All you need to know is that enemy creep glows. Ours doesn't. Oh, we're going to get flight here. God, a lot of good items, I must say. Let's hope. Okay. Darn. I actually... Yeah, we're gonna take... I'm sorry, Mom's Box, but... I have to stick with this. I think this is a better item for us to take in a long run. I'm still keeping Mom's Pearl, but having flight is very necessary. Oh, we get duality, which yeah, I will take duality. This still isn't much of a one run at the moment. I mean, maybe it is with the amount of lives we have, but I don't think we're that set offensively. We weren't that set offensively either. Oh, by the way, having creep and flight at the same time, very beneficial. At least that's a good reason to have creep. Yeah, but I would like to, yeah. And this is also a good reason to have flight at this point. I mentioned this before, but by the time we make it to Chapter 4, I want to have flight. We actually get a Joker card. Hate to do this to huge growth, even though it would have been nice to use it later. I'm taking the Joker card for the Cathedral when I get the chance. There's Infamy procking. Okay. Well, now we can take soul hearts from the tinted rocks. So what we need now is ways to increase our health as well as more damage. God, I miss... Okay. I miss Spirit of the Night. That's close. Lil Chad, yeah, we'll take him. Had I known we were gonna find the wafer earlier, maybe I should have taken it. I mean, the soul's a great item, don't get me wrong, but now we have health, and we're about to go into the next chapter. The dash attack on the black pony, not as good as the white pony's crack the sky effect, which we've used in the last run, I think. Alright, we have BFF, which I will take, and we have the blanket, which I will take. The blanket's actually huge in this scenario, because of the fact that we now have 2 holy mantles. We now have 2 holy mantle effects in the boss room. Fortunately, no, oh, I don't know why I went back. Unfortunately, no reroll machine in the shop, once again. Just blew his friend's face with brimstone. The leech's face, when it's facing downwards, is very creepy. It does not look right. We got a bunch of hearts. Okay, whatever. See a tinder rock over here. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Oh boy. Angel room items, man. I'm always excited to get them. Oh, of course it's a freaking XL4 land. Not happy about that. Having an XL floor on anything but the first floor means that we lose our chance on getting the devil deal on the first part of this chapter. I think they should make a way to have a chance of getting a devil deal on both bosses if you're in an XL floor. And on top of that, this being an XL floor does not benefit us getting an item room since they don't normally appear in chapter 4. Alright, looks like we're getting more dead ends here. Fantastic. I could always count on you. Probably should have taken PhD, I suppose. Leech, can you, like, actually touch the enemy? No? Alright. Okay, if they appear, if the Devil Room and Angel Room appears, I'm gonna go into the Angel Room and I'll use the Joker card on the next floor. I have a feeling it might be a Devil Room. If they don't appear, then that makes it worse because that means I'll have to use the Joker card on this floor. It's at 33%. Don't feel that confident with it, but we'll see. Alright, you can spawn on top of me again, thank you. Oh, that was a big miss. Oh man, this is a dice room. Would I re-roll? I mean, we re-rolled ourselves as a Lazarus. I feel like that was already an unfair advantage for us. So I feel like I should re-roll. Okay, it's just a dice room number 4. It's a D6, which can be... Wow, I can't believe I missed the portals. Which can be helpful because it really depends on what our boss room is. I'm not going to use it for the Angel Room or Devil Deal because I don't think they stay open if we go into one of them. Unless if we have, you know, Goat Head or something. But after the first boss, I'll go back and re-roll the boss item. Unless if it's a really good item. I can't really... Don't really know what's better than Magic much at this point. Probably a Tears Up. Okay, well, there's nothing here. Okay, game. Is it to the south? Hopefully, worst comes to worst, let's hope that our first boss is not going to be Matriarch. Oh, there's 2 of them, aren't there? Yeah, there's one that's small. What a surprise. Finding greed, huh? We get 6 luck. Not really doing much with it though. Um, do I want this? Yeah, let's hold on to this as well. Maybe Sister's Vis. Pretty basic bosses. I used to feel like they can be difficult, but not really. Their moves are easy to telegraph. This is the hardest part for me, is when they roll, and they roll very fast. I can't believe I got hit by that. Alright. Miss Dolly. Yeah, I think I am going to take Mr. Dolly. We're going to get Soul Hearts for it, as well as another Tears Up, which we really needed. Okay. Let's hope for a Devil Deal. Actually, if we don't get one here, I'll use the Joker card in the next floor. I don't know. There's something fun about going to an Angel or Devil Deal room in the Cathedral or Sheol. Soul still helping us out here, pushing the bullets away. We haven't gotten hit yet. We haven't gotten our Holy Mantle or Blanket procced yet. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? What are we looking for the Devil Deal? Pure offense. What are we looking for from the Angel Deal? Sacred Heart or Godhead? Gimpy. That's not offense. It's not offense at all. Okay. Let's head into... Well, we do have a curse room. That could have some stuff. That could have the Pact. Or Dark Bum. Did we take Guppy's head on this run? I can't remember. I can't remember if it was this run or the last run. We have good Goat Hoof, which I might actually take. I think the speed upgrade can be a disguisable, very subtle upgrade that could still be beneficial. Infamy still coming in handy. Yeah, no. the Black Horse head is not as useful as white. I'm not sure why I'm collecting this. Yeah, sure. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, sure. Oh, I guess I'll pick it up. We get freaking Cricket's head for a raw damage up. A little unfortunate that we did take damage from something that spawned on top of us. The only good thing about the Black Horse Head's dash is the invincibility frames that you get. It's kind of like the How to Jump book, except it's not free. Very glad we got Cricket's head, man. That was that's a saving grace. So I'm pretty sure while this is not the longest run I've had, I'm pretty sure it's the longest stream we're gonna have. Another character I wouldn't mind replaying, even though I think it's an overrated character, is Azazel. Considering how short the Azazel run was, for obvious reasons, being Azazel. Alright. Okay. Oh, we lost both of our blankets. Come on. There we go. I don't think we got hit once, aside from our Holy Mantle stuff. Alright, well, if we could defeat Isaac, you know what that means. We could defeat Blue Baby. It fucks up all sprites, that's funny. I actually know that it says that. Yeah, we'll take Halo of Flies, of course. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Blue Baby's Only Friend, very underrated item. Wow. There we go. So, based on this run, we didn't get that much items, but the stars of this is Dead Cat, even though we haven't procced it yet. Magic Mush for being Magic Mush. Infamy, the Soul, and the Blanket, all coming together as a great trio of defensive items aside from Holy Mantle. Big shout out to the Screw and Mr. Dolly for being the only source of a Tears Up upgrade. Lazarus Rags for not making me scratch my head or pull my hair. Black Pony for our flight. Cricket's Head for our damage. And yeah, I give those shoutouts mainly. Duality didn't really come in handy. It's great to have Duality. I love the item, but it's still always a matter of, are we going to get our double deal? It doesn't increase our double deal. I think Duality should, but it's whatever. I don't think I mentioned this actually, but the chest, this theme right here, is my favorite song in Binding of Isaac Afterbirth, or Binding of Isaac Rebirth, I should say. I think it originated in Rebirth. It is weird to play as Lazarus again, though. I mean, the Lost is not a bad character. It has some good benefits, but it's unfortunate that that had to happen. Blue Baby's only friend is Blue Baby's only friend is basically a Ludi vocal technique, except it's a familiar. Therefore, it's not as awkward to use because it's not an optional kind of thing, you know. It's a good familiar. Very glad we made it to the boss. Ipecac. Should I go for Ipecac? Let's go for Ipecac. Why not? Yeah, we have Fate's Reward. I ain't scared. Well, unless if he uses those flies to block him, but we'll be fine. The double shot from Fate's Reward is actually coming in handy here. But that's it for this run. What a run. What a double run. 2 runs in 1 stream. Enjoyed myself otherwise. I wish it didn't last for that long. But it was still fine. Hopefully things turned out well. Thank you everyone for watching who stuck around. Next time I think we play as Lilith. Pretty sure. Oh, I could check right now. Yeah, we play as Lilith next time. And then this guy. Alright. Everyone take care. See you all next time.